Hey guys, what's up? I'm on my disc praise again. Again, let me know what you guys think about the Guild Wars 2 thing. I'm thinking about it. It's not going to be in this video, sorry about that. But I will get to that. I will get to that. Hopefully I'll be able to put some videos out on that thing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing, but yeah, I'll think about it. Okay, anyways, I am definitely going to be doing some disc praise videos today. Let's do this. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm really sorry. I just had I'm having a busy week, and for the most part, it's over. I just had two major tests, and I had to study some shit. So, yeah, hopefully this will take too long. If you guys have any suggestions for other videos I could do, definitely I will get to that. Shit. Um, I can also do a guide for Blackwing Lair. I know some people probably have a little bit of trouble with that raid, especially the first boss. The first boss is pretty tricky, but after a bit of practice, I figured out a few nice tricks to beat that boss with no problem. So if you guys want anything like that, that'll be easy to make, and also probably would help a bit of people too. I know I did post a video of me doing Blackwing Lair, but I never commentated over it. I never told you guys what I was doing, and I died, and that wasn't really an amazing run either. So I've learned more, and I can do it pretty freaking easily now. So hopefully this will take too long. We have one more DPS to wait for. Let's see what I get. Don't really get anything for a while, or anything amazing. Renew's okay. Dispel Magic's okay, I guess. I don't really think I'm gonna be using them that much, honestly. Renew's a pretty expensive ability. I guess it's not terribly expensive, but I don't know. I'd rather just flash heal and get it over with. Especially at this level. I'm gonna be using it when I get into the higher levels, but right now I don't really feel like I need it. If you guys want to if you guys want to know, I am using Weakened Soul, so I am going to be rocking with my Power Shield. The Weakened Soul effect now lasts 2 seconds shorter, so yeah, pretty sexy. It used to be that whenever I did Power Shield, uh, it has a shorter duration, like a little bit shorter duration than the Weakened Soul effect. I mean, a little bit longer duration. So, or no, it does have a shit. It does have a shorter duration without the cooldown. So you'll cast Power Shield on your tank or DPS or yourself or whatever, and let's say you're going against some really easy mobs, so they don't do that much damage. So it lasts its full duration, and then you still have the Weakened Soul effect up on your tank for a few seconds, so you can't reapply your uh, Power Shield. And now, if it lasts the full duration, I'm just gonna be able to put it right back up. So that's pretty smexy, especially when you're like soloing a regular, like a dungeon or whatever, and you just don't really want to take any damage. You can just pop this up, and you can instantly pop it back up once the duration goes away. Sometimes I just really want to see myself stay at 100%, and it's pretty easy with this new Power Shield glyph. So yeah. Oh my god, this is taking. Okay, now tank and DPS stopped queuing, so this might take a while. This. Sorry about not posting the video. I already said that before, but I've been busy. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Anyways, I'm just gonna pause it for now. I'm guessing it'll probably get a little boring just me talking, so yeah. See you guys in a bit. Ooh, yeah, last dungeon I actually did this before, and I forgot to turn the quests in, so it's awesome that I got to do this one again. Oh my god. Okay, now I'll just grab a whole bunch of shit. Is that good? That's pretty good. Ooh, and a spirit ring. Yeah, this has a lot of good shit for us. Us healers. Nothing that amazing with this. Whatever. And jeez. So again, awesome power shield glyph. I would definitely suggest it. It's not required, but it's definitely gonna help you out. I accidentally said nothing. So you could pop that thing up again. Don't have to wait those awkward 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, no one else really needs that much healing. And I probably should put that shit on here. What did I get? Oh yeah, this is nice. I get some awesome spirits. Except I'm still in combat for some reason. Come on, guys. Just kill it. Just kill it. Please, just kill it. I want to put this freaking ring on. Or these shoes. Thank you. So yeah, a lot of awesome gear I just got. And this is an annoying part in this dungeon, I think. This jumping area. I am always really scared that I'm gonna mess up, and I usually do, but for this one I was actually successful. Pretty rare for me. I probably should put power shield up. I mean, powered fortitude. And I probably should start healing these guys' pets. Might as well. And I'm gonna pop my fade up every once in a while too, just to make sure nothing attacks me. This tank is actually doing a very good job of holding aggro. And she's actually healing herself, which is awesome. She's doing like almost half the healing. That's kind of sad. Yeah, usually these big pulls aren't that much of a problem for priests, since we had these awesome-tastic power shields that like absorb for around half the tank's health. Here, play Titan Quest? Not me. I'm not sure what that's that is. I'm pretty sure it's a game. Oh shit. This dwarf is actually taking damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of guys in here that can accidentally pull if you just they're like a million um non-aggressive guys, but they'll still attack you if you attack them accidentally. Bam. No, I don't really need that. I'm not sure where to put. I'll just put it there. I'm just gonna get rid of my smite and move everything down. Okay. I guess I'll use renew. See how much it heals for. It's like around 170. That's pretty decent. Oh my god. Sometimes I accidentally miss clicking like a portrait or whatever and accidentally end up healing myself. It's a bit of a waste of mana, but it's not that bad. Healing at this level is a piece of cake. Yeah, luckily this tank is really good at holding aggro. So yeah, good job, Mr. Tank. And you really don't take much damage either. And you even use Word of Glory every once in a while. I like those kind of tanks that actually try and help out the healer, even if they don't necessarily need it. I think I'm gonna use Body and Soul for my next talent choice. I like the Powered Shield boost to your speed. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure if they buffed uh, Angelic Feather. The last 6 seconds and it's an 80% increase to speed. How much is this? It's a 60% increase to speed, and it's 4 seconds. It lasts shorter, and it doesn't even increase their speed as much. But they use Powered Shield a ton. So I would guess the Powered Shield Talon is the best. I should make a macro for Gratz. It's kind of annoying to, whenever someone levels, to say Gratz, even though I do it anyways because it's polite and it's awesome that you leveled because you just got some new spells and everything. Maybe some new gear to put on and everything. It's kind of just become a tradition. You should just say Gratz to everyone that levels up. And it's nice when people say it to me as well. I'm not really using Dispel Magic much. I don't really think you need to use it too much at this level. I mean, I'm only really using my Powered Shield. I'm really not healing with much else. It's doing 63% of my healing. Holy jizz. Holy jizz. I just made that up. Penance is doing decent. Divine Aegis is doing pretty well for being free. Just a passive ability. It's pretty good. This is a little bit of a tough boss because he does do some. She does. My bad. Do some AoE damage. But yeah, nothing too bad. Yeah, this dungeon in general is pretty easy. There's some pulls that can make it hard for healers, even for healers that are experienced and have good heirlooms and shit. Like for example that one pull after the Twilight Lord Kilris. That can be kind of tough. If everyone, I mean, if there's some guy that clicks on all of the flame things and summons all of the waves at once, someone's probably gonna die. Since it's hard for tanks to actually hold that much aggro at this level, because they really don't have a ton of AoE damage, and they can't hold a lot of AoE threat, so I like it when people don't do that, but some people do. Pretty much everything else is pretty simple in this one, though. I've always liked those gloves, I'm not sure why. They're just kind of unique, I guess. I would like it if they made an entire set that looked like that. I'm not sure where we're going, though. I guess this is for a quest, but I've already done all the quests here. Well, trying not to be a selfish asshole is tough for me. Come on. I'm not sure if this increases swimming speed. That'd be kind of interesting to see. I doubt it, personally, but, maybe. Phantasm, nah. That's more of a PvP kind of thing. There isn't really a ton of use for that in PvP. I mean, PvE. God, I suck with my words today. If someone's taking a little bit of damage, I usually don't put up Powered Shield. I only really do it if I know that they're going to be taking a lot of damage, so I can use my mana to my best advantage and be efficient with mana. The higher levels, you're going to have mana problems, most likely, unless you're really, really geared. So you don't want to use a Powered Shield on someone if they probably aren't going to need it. Because Powered Shield doesn't heal someone, it protects them from damage. If there's just someone that just took damage from like a mob that's now dead, you probably don't want to put a Powered Shield on them because they're not going to be they're most likely not going to be taking any more damage, and that's just wasting your mana. But if you know that they're going to be taking some damage, I would pop it up. Unless it's like no damage at all. I think I'm gonna get Mindbender on the next level. From Darkness Comes Light. I need to look more at that one. I have not looked a ton at these talents, and I might do a video kind of devoted to picking talents. Yeah, let me know if you guys want that. That might be a kind of interesting to make, interesting to show my opinion. It's worth 10 silver. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll look at that in a while. Maybe I'll make a video, but probably not during this, because I like to focus on making sure everyone is pretty decent, has a pretty decent percent of their health. Because sometimes I look at my spell book or my talents, and while I'm looking at them, someone like a DPS or whatever is pulling aggro and taking a lot of damage, and I'm not healing them. So I usually, if I'm gonna look at like a talent thing or a spell book, I usually just do it for like 5 seconds max. It's not as much of a warrior at this level because usually people can kind of keep care of themselves, I guess, since these guys aren't really terribly deadly. Like, they don't have any huge one-shot abilities that just do tons and tons of damage. But also, it's harder for the tank to hold aggro because they have quite a bit less abilities, AoE abilities. Paladins are pretty decent for holding AoE aggro at this level, though. I don't feel too bad for them. I'm not sure what classes are actually not that good at tanking at this level. Maybe druids? I'm not sure if they have their swipe yet. I think they do. Warriors, I think they have Thunderclap by now. Thunderclap's pretty good. I say warriors actually don't have a ton of AoE abilities at by this level. I'm not sure if they have cleave or not. That would help out definitely. They don't have their blood and thunder, which makes it so their thunderclap applies deep wounds. So they don't have anything that's constantly doing AoE damage, like a consecrate, or I think the druids have like an AoE bleed. I'm not 100% sure, but and the whatever they call the monk tanks have the breath of fire, which can apply a dot, and the death knights have death and decay, and their diseases. So warriors, I don't think they get deep wounds. They don't get thunderclap with the deep wounds until maybe 30s or 40s. I'm not sure when. I think we did get something pretty cool. Rapture, we've already had that. That's nice for recovering mana. Let's see. What's that? Oh, gonna put a renew on there. I can't remember what we got. Oops. I can't remember. Maybe it'll come back to me. I do heal Hunter's Pets because they do grant us a little bit more damage, and damage is always awesome. Really helps us healers out because fights don't last as long. I know I'm kind of pointing out the obvious here, but if you let Hunter's Pets die, they don't deal nearly as much damage, especially if they're Beast Mastery. So the more damage, the merrier, and it doesn't really cost a fortune just to throw up a nice renew or a power word shield or whatever. It doesn't take much healing to heal a pet. And if I was a hunter and my pet was constantly taking damage, I would just throw up a mend pet because it's free. I mean, you don't have to spend focus or mana or whatever on it, so it's actually a huge heal. It's one of the ways that hunters have become really fucking good at soloing content. they get a free heal that heals pets for like 5 or 10% or whatever of their health. It's huge and it's free, so you can just have that on constantly and your pet will never die unless you pull like 10 million mobs. So that tough fight is coming up in a little bit. I'm not sure if our group is going to be able to hold all that damage. We usually can if we have a tank that's really geared. This tank's gear is okay. She has some kind of shit gear actually. Her gear's okay. A lot of it's for healers though, like the stamina and elect spirit kind of stuff. But she has a decent amount of health, so I'm pretty certain I can keep her up for a bit. And her DPS, I think we're doing pretty good DPS. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty decent DPS. So we can probably kill those that huge wave of enemies. If we have a lot of AoE DPS, because they're just like 30 million weak guys. If you have just a whole bunch of single target guys like a rogue, maybe a priest or whatever, it's gonna be a lot harder. But if you have like maybe a warlock, warlocks can do some pretty freaking good AoE DPS if they have like a rain of fire. But we don't have a warlock. Not, yeah, I guess our frost mage has the AoE frost ability. The blizzard, not sure if they have it at this level, but maybe. Hunters have multi-shot, not sure if they have it at this level. Not sure about a lot of classes. But the tank can do a lot of AoE DPS. That's the way she can hold a AoE threat. AoE threat is pretty easy to keep. Easy to keep at a higher level because you have all these abilities to help you. And if you're good, if you have good gear, and if you're a good player, know the player class, you can keep threat pretty easily, especially if you can actually deal some decent DPS. One of my main problems with heroics and shit like that is that there can be people that are like getting justice points or whatnot to get heirlooms for their alts, and they're really geared. Like they've done all the Siege of Orgrimmar, LFRs, or normal modes or whatever. So they're going to be doing a lot of damage, which can pull threat pretty easily off of a tank that's maybe not extremely experienced or geared. So tanking can be pretty difficult at level 90 if you aren't geared, because you can't put out a lot of damage, especially if you don't really know your class that well. What the hell? Ah! I'm not sure why I put up my void tendrils, I just did. You never know when you're gonna need that. So this hunter's taking damage, so I'm gonna put up a power shield on him just to make sure he doesn't take any more damage for a while. Because I think he's still, yeah, he probably didn't take much more damage after that. Probably not. Probably not. Now with that glyph, your power shield really never comes off unless your tank's taking a shit ton of damage. So that's really nice. It used to come off and stay off for like 2 to 3 seconds, maybe. Probably around 2 seconds. Now it can stay on forever if you are good at. Oh my god, people keep on leveling. But that's awesome. And then I can't remember what I was talking about. That's sad. Okay, this boss is really easy, not much here. And these trash packs, none of these trash packs are that tough. Except for this fight that's coming up pretty freaking soon. Yeah, these trash picks really don't have any difficult fights. They're just magic guys that just shoot shovels at everyone. And yeah, probably should start using my Holy Fire more just to help out the DPS a little bit. Helping out the DPS is actually gonna help you because you'll get out of combat quicker, so you can regen your mana. Except if you're on a boss, that's gonna last a while. Because sometimes DPSing can actually really hurt your mana. Like if you're using your whatever it's the Shadow Dot. It's pretty expensive, and since you're a healer, you're not gonna be getting a lot from it because your damage isn't that amazing. But fights that don't last long, it's gonna really help you if you just help out a little bit. Holy Fire is really an inexpensive ability, and at a certain level 38 Atonement. Oh shit, this little bitch is gonna get his ass kicked now. Bam, one out, bitch. My god, I keep on forgetting it when I was talking about. Jeez. Okay, let's see if this tank pulls everything. Yeah, we probably can pull everything. This guy's pretty good. We pulled everything. Okay. So you want to put on Fade definitely, because you really don't want aggro. I'm just gonna pop up Power Shield on everyone. It's expensive. It's gonna take away a lot of your mana, but you're gonna need it. And definitely put Fade up. And I think there's a glyph that makes it so Fade will actually decrease the amount of damage you take. Jesus, tank is taking damage, and we're not getting him down that quick. Oh jeez. These guys really break through your powered shields quick, but I think that actually gives you mana if your powered shield breaks. Not certain, but I think it does. But yeah, that was pretty good. We survived. And I need to heal this guy's pet. But yeah, definitely the players have a lot more priority over the pets. Kind of obvious, but just pointing that out. So that was pretty fun. We got some. We almost wiped. The tank almost died. But yeah, that was not bad. Sometimes I accidentally penance the wrong guy, like I'm not anticipating that the tank is gonna probably take a lot of damage soon, so I penance one of the DPS that has like 100 health missing, because I like to see people at full health, because I'm OCD that way. And the tank just goes in and takes a lot of damage, and a penance on cooldown is off. Yeah, it's on cooldown, so the only thing I have is a renew and a flash of light to help me out. Sometimes that's not really enough. Flash of light can eat through your mana pretty quickly. And as a disc priest, you're really going to rely a lot on your shields. But your shields can disappear pretty freaking quickly if your tank is, getting hit like crazy. So this is the last boss. This is the only dungeon I'm going to be doing this video. Sorry, it's kind of a short video too. I haven't done a lot of videos, but hopefully maybe I'll put up Fry's video of Guild Wars 2, put out some content on that maybe. Just kind of showing you guys the pros and cons to it, what I like about it. If you're looking for a really fun free MMO with an awesome combat system, Guild Wars 2 is definitely the MMO for you. It's free to play, its graphics are amazing, the combat system is brilliant. I really don't have that many negatives for the game at all. One of the main negatives I have for Guild Wars 2 is that, and one of my only negatives for Guild Wars 2 is that it doesn't have raids, and raids are like the main thing I look forward to when I'm playing World of Warcraft. And when I don't have such a huge thing like that to look up for, you know, look forward to, kind of makes me question whether I should just go play World of Warcraft again. I like Guild Wars 2 combat system better than World of Warcraft, so I think it's a lot more complex and it just is more about skill. And also, Guild Wars 2 is much more reliant on skill than it is on gear. And I like that. I don't really like grinding for gear. I like to be able to show how good I am rather than showing how good my gear is. I don't like having to constantly grind for gear, but I also like to have, raids. So it's a pretty tough decision. They're both really good games. My next video might be Guild Wars 2. We'll see. Suggestions would be nice. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully this was good enough for today. We'll see. I'm not sure when my next video is going to come out. It might be Thursday? Yeah, maybe Thursday. Actually, no. Not Thursday. Definitely not Thursday. I can't. I will definitely put one on Friday. So I'll look forward to that. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for watching and see you later.